What is photography to me? That's a good question. It's the best passion, the best job, it's the best thing out there. I love everything about it. It's so damn rewarding to get a photo you love, to capture a moment you appreciate. It's just, everything about it's good. So this is why I take photos. My name is Simon and I'm a photographer based in Vallerret, Germany. I mostly shoot landscapes, adventure, travel stuff. I shoot different stuff to pay the bills, but if you ask me what I love to do, it's like landscape and travel stuff. 2007 maybe, after experimenting with a little point and shoot camera. It was way before all that smartphone thing. We could take a phone call and write a text, that's it. Play Snake maybe. And I saw all that wide angle photography and I was like, I want to do that. I then took all my money and I bought my first proper DSLR camera. Pressed the shutter and was so badly disappointed. That was because I knew nothing about photography or cameras. So from then I started to try to figure out how all that stuff works. And yeah, I always had a camera with me. Kind of. What really got me in photography, or what kept me doing photography for so long, is that it enables me to capture a moment, and not only the picture, but all the feelings I have in that exact moment. I must say, mostly I do it for me. I do it to freeze moments, to remember them back later, how I experienced them. This is why I take photos. I think that it's close to impossible to take timeless pictures for other people. But it's not so hard taking them for yourself. If the moment is good and the feeling in the moment is good, then it's always timeless for me, you know? It's all about the feeling, it's all about the vibe. And this is all packed into that one shot. And you can just pull it out and relive it if you watch it. Sometimes when I take photos, I feel like, oh, that's one of my favorites. That's gonna be one of my favorites forever. And a year later, I'm like, maybe that's not so good. Special experiences make a good photo, where you have that first ever seeing aurora with your friends in a tent in Norway, or where you've waited 4 hours to see the northern lights. So I don't have that one favorite photo. I have many, many favorite experiences. You know, when you take photos and you know, okay, that's gonna make it into the portfolio, there's nothing that beats that feeling. Or when you're about to press that shutter and you know, oh yes, when I'm done with it, that's gonna be a good one. I couldn't drive 5 kilometers in Iceland without that feeling, without that, oh yeah, that's awesome. We need to stop here. We need to stop. We need to get out, take some photos. And that's the best feeling. The stoke you get out of it when you know that's gonna be a good photo. That's the best part. It's always when you hit that shutter and you're like, oh yeah, that's the one. That's the best feeling. I feel like it's way more rewarding, to take a photo in a not so iconic location you've seen 1,000 times online or somewhere else, but discovering a great photo yourself, not knowing too much where you're going. Of course, I would love to go to Patagonia. I would love to go to Hawaii. I would love to go to Iceland again. I would love to go to Greenland, the Antarctic. Definitely there are locations I want to go, but maybe it's the mix of both. Maybe it's the iconic locations from time to time with the overcrowded, way too many people standing at the same location taking the same photo thing, and the other not so iconic location where you alone, maybe with your friends, taking photos of something not so iconic and having a really good time and good conditions, if that makes any sense. There actually is a place where I feel a deep connection to. Not an iconic location at all. It's not no big mountains. It's just the hometown lake, where I first tried to get into photography and where I captured my first sunrises, my first sunsets, where I did the first long exposures. And I've been there so many times, and I have so many different kind of photos of that location. I would always go back to feel at home photography-wise. Why I get outside and shoot again? Because I fucking love it. It's the process I love. It's like only 1 of 10 times I come back with like, yeah, that was good. But I love the process. I love going out. I love taking the camera. I love looking through the viewfinder. I love discovering places, like photographing normal places, put them in a good composition, in a good perspective, and surprise myself, challenge myself. I just like everything about photography. It's the best passion, the best job, it's the best thing out there. You should go and take some photos, maybe. I don't know, man. I just love it. What can I say? I love the process. I love everything about it. And it's a rewarding thing when you get that one photo and when you worked hard for that one shot, and you put so much effort into getting that one photo you wanted to have, or you had in your mind, or you even didn't have in your mind, and you'd be surprised by it. It's so damn rewarding to get a photo you love, to capture a moment you appreciate. It's just, everything about it's good. So that's it.